Hey there, good morning, everybody. Want to welcome you all here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph, and I am the host of this show. So, we're here with the series we are running for the month of February, which is Where Are We Going? This is episode number 11, moving right along. And so, the artist that we are moving along from yesterday's album, of course, coming out on this album, Riptide from drew a blank there, from Robert Palmer. So the artist is Guy Pratt. He's a bass player on the yesterday's album, and he's moving forward to connect the dots, I guess is what you might want to call it, for the album Riptide by Robert Palmer. I kind of like this album, even though it's kind of poppy. It does have some stuff on here that's a little different. I didn't realize. I've always thought of when I was growing up, I always thought of Robert Palmer as just being a pop artist, but he has quite a bit of stuff that isn't really that poppy. It's quite good, and this album is pretty solid. So that's the album I chose for today. Of course, this one has Addicted to Love, and I don't really know where I put my glasses. Did I put them in here? Nope, not sure where I put them. But anyways, Riptide is the big track on here, of course, is Addicted to Love, which was a kind of big hit for him, and this was one of his bigger albums, of course, too. So, but he's the artist that we are doing today is going to be Guy Pratt, bass player, who was on yesterday's album. So now the choice is who's going to be taken off this album to go forward onto another album, and that's the big question. I try to stick with more notable artists, but sometimes it doesn't really quite work out that way. So some of the other artists on the album I will pick out, especially the ones that I know are well respected musicians in their field, and I think Guy Pratt really qualifies for that as well. So that is the choice for today. Please hit the like and subscribe. If you want to make any comments about the album, about Guy Pratt or about Robert Palmer or about anything I've said today, you can do that. Or you can pick somebody you think on this album might go forward on to the next one. Take care. Have yourself a good one. And goodbye.